It was a wild one, February 8th, right here at the Vault in Algona, Iowa. Impact Pro Wrestling action. Let's bring in all-time great for Impact Pro Wrestling, TS Aggressor, and promoter Troy Peterson for a brief recap of tonight's events. Our opening contest, it was a great one. Montoya X against the Big Picture.
Well, I tell you what, Midnight, it was a fantastic opener. We're talking two of the hardest-hitting guys in IPW going head-to-head, and boy, did they not disappoint. We're talking about Montoya X against the Big Picture, a lot of back and forth. That thing was a war right from the start.
Big win for the Big Picture.
Big win. Huge win for the Big Picture who moves on. And I tell you what, Montoya X, no slouch. I mean, he's coming back next month. We're talking March 8th. Both of those guys in the house. And I tell you, hard-hitting match, fantastic opener tonight.
And we follow that up with a great tag team championship bout. It was the debut of the new name for the team, Pretty Ugly, James Jeffries and Ugly. Unfortunately, unable to wrest the tag team titles away from the Morbidly Sexy.
I tell you what, a lot of tag team chemistry. We're talking James Jeffries, high flyer, can do it all. And Ugly, the seasoned vet. But I tell you, they came out, they matched, a lot of chemistry. Now, Ugly's going on a little hiatus. He's got an Eastern European tour for the next 6 weeks. James Jeffries in solo action March 8th, one-on-one against 6'6", former IPW champion Nikki Free, March 8th.
The man that broke his arm last fall.
I mean, James has got to have a lot of anger, a lot of aggression coming into that match. You know Nikki Free is no slouch. I mean, we're talking a former champion. I've been in the ring with both of these guys. They both can deliver the goods. And I can't wait till March 8th to see what's going to happen, Midnight.
Well,
can you believe
big
this?
opportunity for Ugly on that Eastern European tour. Going to tour parts of Russia as part of a post-Olympic pro wrestling tour. And he's a former Unified champion. Speaking of the Unified title, AJ Smooth, still our Unified champion, but he took a savage beating unlike anything I've seen in IPW from Nate Redwing.
Oh, man, Nate Redwing. I mean, that guy's a beast. I mean, he is something.
Been promoting many years. Have you seen a guy with that much power in an IPW ring?
You know, this guy bench presses 500 pounds. He deadlifts 725. I mean, it's unbelievable the strength of this man. And the fact that AJ Smooth was able to make it to those ropes, it was incredible. He survived tonight with the belt.
And it's going to be March 8th, a tag team bout. Ricky Love and AJ Smooth taking on Nate Redwing and the Big Picture. We followed that up.
And Jerry Draco.
Excuse me. I keep forgetting that one. And he's quivering in his boots. We had a Four Corners elimination bout. Huge win for Justin Decent over Sparrow, Tony Sly, and Marshall Scott.
I tell you what, Midnight, that was a fantastic matchup. I didn't know what to expect. A very odd, unique matchup when you're talking a Four Corners, fatal four-way. Guys are tagging in and out, and you never know who's going to come on top, who's going to be the opportunist and take advantage of those situations. But we saw it. Justin Decent came through and delivered. Tony Sly, the intellectual punk, he always comes to play. He delivers the goods. I mean, like I say, all these guys, all four guys, top-notch guys, title contenders, and they all delivered. I mean, you didn't know which way it was going to go.
Well, it really propelled Justin Decent up the rankings. You win big money in those Four Corners bouts. And speaking of big money, it was our heavyweight title on the line as the Tangerine Dream, Ricky Love, took on the 6'8" behemoth, Harley Jackson. I was, quite frankly, shocked, and even with his track record, that Ricky Love came out with the belt.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. When Ricky Love got him up on his shoulders after that second try, that was an unbelievable feat of strength. And the fact that he was able to do that to a monster like Harley Jackson, it was an incredible win for him, incredible title defense, great match.
I tell you, I got to say, when you talk about this title match, Ricky Love, who's taken on all challenges, big and small, fast, quick, experienced, it doesn't matter to him. He's out for one thing, and that's to prove night in and night out that he is number one. And I'll tell you, when you're taking on a 6-foot, 300-plus pound monster like Harley Jackson, I love how that match opened up. Ricky Love sprinted across the ring, 40-yard dash, right into the wall, man. I mean, he went at it. Aggression is the only way to combat those big monsters. That's how I would have done it. And, boy, I tell you what, Troy Peterson, I'm glad you don't have me out there doing it because those guys can play. And I'm glad I'm sitting back enjoying all this, and I love every minute of it. These guys are here to kick some butt. Harley Jackson, 6'8" monster. I can't believe Ricky Love tonight was the better man. Tonight was victorious and held his shoulders down Ricky Love is the man
Well,
in IPW.
In a night full of aggression, I think the most aggression we saw all evening was from the ladies in our main event. First time ever in IPW and the state of Iowa, a ladies' tables match.
Holy crap, can you believe it, IPW fans? Tonight, for the first time ever midnight, we're talking ladies' tables
I've never
match.
seen anything like it.
I've never seen a ladies' table. This guy thinks of everything. Ladies' tables match. They're bringing tables in. You got Sparrow coming in and slamming Frankie J through the table.
Which was not the end of the bout. As per the rules, it had to be...
Started the bout.
It had to be either Keandra or Frankie J to drive their opponent through the table. Somehow Frankie J came back from that, but we got to give Keandra credit, as Frankie J, it took her 3 times to drive her through the table.
I tell you, Frankie J kept at it. She bounced Keandra once. She bounced Keandra twice. On the 3rd time, she put Keandra, laid her out on that table, went to the top rope, not the first, not the second, all the way up. All the way up. And crashing down, brought the vault. Every fan was off their seat. This place was nuts.
Now, Troy, as a promoter, obviously this was a great success. Did you have any nervousness booking that type of match? I mean, granted, they're arch rivals, but certainly this was a packed house tonight. But any concerns booking that contest?
Of course, you always worry about the health and well-being of the athletes, and you're certainly worried about Miss Frankie J and Keandra, one of them getting hurt or injured seriously in a match like this, and you knew they were both going to bring it. And Trav's enthusiasm, he expresses it much better than I do, because I was really stoked for it.
They wanted it. Both of those ladies demanded to be put in a match where they were going to slam their opponent through a table. It didn't matter.
Well, and the thing is, you did those ladies a favor by putting them in a ring, because if they saw each other in public, it would have been a crime scene.
And nobody would get to enjoy the family-friendly entertainment that IPW is. And tonight, they were, like you say, put them in a ring, let them sort it out. Let them sort it out. Throw the tables in. Throw Sparrow in. Throw Marshall Scott in. Mix it all up and crash it right through a table. And that's what we did at IPW tonight, midnight.
Well, we'll have another wild one March 8th right here at the Vault in Algona. Huge card of action. Continue to visit our Facebook page for more information about that event.